Today, our group want to present our mini project in the subject called DE2018 Community English 3. Our title is Health and Lifestyle. Our group is built in 5 members and 5 presenter. That I'm the presenter 1. That my name is Muhammad ASYRAF bin Abdul Saleh from class DE4B. I start our mini project. I want to share the outline. First, in this our mini project, there are 6 outline. First, the introduction. Second, the purpose and the scope. Third, methodology. Fourth, finding. And 5, conclusion. And the last one is recommendation. Okay, I want to tell the background about the project, the background. Okay, the background of the project is our group want to identify about the student views about the healthy and lifestyle in Polytechnic Kota Kinabalu. That beside that, to find how students of Polytechnic manage their own health lifestyle based on their eating habits, exercise, and lifestyle. Furthermore, to find out if health and lifestyle can affect situations such as eating habits, obesity, and time management. Some students have different opinion in looking after their health and lifestyle. Thus, a survey is conducted to find out some information. Okay. The purpose and the scope of the project. To find out how Polytechnic students manage their own health and lifestyle, firstly, we need to identify points that our group identify. That the firstly is sleeping habits. Second, type of activities spent by students during free time. Third, students' preference to include vegetable and fruit and on their meals. Fourth, students' reaction about food and drinks outside Polytechnic is more clean, better, safe, and healthier. Fifth, favorite place to eat among Polytechnic students. Okay, the methodology. The methodology of our project is the total. The methodology is the total of the health and lifestyle is 60 respondents. The survey consists of the questionnaire. The 60 respondents is divided into 2, which are 30 female respondents and 30 male respondents. All these respondents are from commercial department. For example, mechanical department, civil department, and electrical department. Okay, this is our example to our survey to get the information. Yeah. Okay, this is our first graph. Our graph is called pie chart. Yeah. This graph talks about what the favorite place to eat among the students between male and female students. You can look the pie chart shows favorite place to eat among the students of Polytechnic Kota Kinabalu. The chart consists of the male and the female student. So, in the Polytechnic, we have 2 places to eat. First, we call it Grai or a canteen. Second, we call it cafeteria. These both contribute the highest percentages with the 60% from male student and 83.33% from the female student. The maximum difference between these 2 results is only 23.3 33%, which is slightly highest compared to PCC. This shows that most of the students prefer to eat at polytechnic, cafeteria, and grind. Okay. Besides that, at PCC, or the full name is the Polytechnic Commercial Center, the percentage is lower compared to polytechnic food place, grind and cafeteria, but higher than other place which it's like a home. 33% of male students choose to eat at PCC, while 16.67% is a female. Next, none of the female students choose others, for example, home. Meanwhile, only a small amount of the percentage, which is 10%, from male vote for others. These DU students do not like to spend their time eating at home. Overall, it is clear that polytechnic students pick polytechnic, grind, and cafeteria as their favorite spot to having the meal. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Dexter and my matrix card is 07 DEE17F1031. So, I'm going to explain about the students' response about foods and drinks outside polytechnic is better, clean, and healthier. Alright, so the graph shows the feedback from respondents about food and drinks outside polytechnic is clean, better, and healthier compared to polytechnic food service. Based on the graph, 22 male students votes for agree statement, while 8 votes for disagree statement. This shows that large group of men or male choose outside polytechnic food service is better compared to polytechnic. In contrast, female are mostly disagree about this statement. This is most likely due to they rarely eat outside polytechnic, so they choose to eat in polytechnic. Alright. In contrast, the female students are mostly disagree with the statement. In contrast, female students are mostly disagree with the statement. This mostly because of female students are rarely eat outside polytechnic compared to male student, or simply the food outside polytechnic is expensive, or maybe they cannot afford it. However, the margin difference between agree and disagree between polytechnic students is balanced. So we can say that polytechnic students are mostly choose to eat at outside or inside polytechnic. Overall, it is clear that male students choose to eat outside polytechnic, or they love to eat outside polytechnic compared to female students. Thank you.
Hello, I am presenter 3. My name is ALVIN AMBROSE, and my matric card is 1069. Okay, I will present the graph that the title is Student Preference to Include Vegetable and Fruits on Their Meals. As you can see, there is two different color on this graph. That is the green one is female and the pink is male. The axis Y is like and dislike, and axis X the number of the student that we send the survey to them to answer the question. Okay. Based on the data that have been collected, female record the significant highest number of like to include fruit and vegetable on their males. The second highest is male with 22 of them like to include fruit and vegetables on their males. Generally, 83% from the total number of students that like to take fruit and vegetable is very encouraging. This is beyond from the expectation that we expect. Besides that, the data also shown incredible of the lowest number dislike to take the vegetable and fruit. A total of 10 students, 8 male and 2 female, give a negative reaction about the statement. Overall, it is clear that the most of the student polytechnic Kota Kinabalu likes to include vegetable and fruit on their meals. Thank you for the attention. Now I will let this presentation to the next presenter. Okay.
A very good morning to audience and my fellow friends. Before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is FREDOLINE ZEKIEL MIDIN. My matric card is 07 DEE 175 F1037. In my graph, the pie chart shows the comparison of activities spent by students, their free time between male and female of Polytechnic Kota Kinabalu student. In this pie, show that there are few activities. The number one is exercise, which is in pink color. The purple color is socialize. The red color is playing game, and last but not least, the orange color is alone. Based on this pie chart, socialized activity recorded the highest percentage for both male and female students. Socialized activity include getting access to social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and spending time with their friend. As you can see, the female student on socialized, which is 56.70%, and not less than male, which is 43.33% of socialized. Okay, next is playing game is the second top of chart of the most favorite among students. However, so the playing game plays second. Besides that, playing game is certainly the most favorite among students, which is in the second top of chart. Playing game is certainly the most favorite among students, which is on the second top of this pie chart. You can see here between male and female, mostly 33% of playing games for the male and 23% for the female. For this, results show that UK students like to play a game. Okay. The final point here is I want to say say about the exercise. I'm seriously surprised both male and female spend less their time on exercise, which is only for the female only 3% and the male is 10%. It's very less than playing game. This due to student lack of student lack of commitment to do exercise, which is in outdoor or indoor. Generally, students of Polytechnic Kota spend their free time socialize and less on exercise. That for my presentation. Thank you for watching.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to audience. Today I would like to present about my craft. First and foremost, I would like to about myself. My name is MOHAMAD ZULFIKRI ADANIH and my mathematics number is 07DEE17F1093. In this presentation, I'm going to share with you finding of our mini project. The title is Sleeping Habits Among Polytechnic Kota Kinabalu Students. In my presentation, we shall see the result of our finding. First, let me quickly explain about the graph of this graph. You can see the different color that I have been using is indicate. The green is indicate about male and the pink color indicate female. It has been used to show the number of students. Meanwhile, the x-axis is showing about sleeping time. The key of the bottom, the left one will show you about the number of time. The bar chart showing the sleeping habits among polytechnic students. In this chart, 4 statements are used to get information about the time the student takes their sleep daily. A total of 60 students and that divided to 30 is male, meanwhile the 30 was female. Respond to this statement. From the graph, 7 p.m. until 5 a.m. and 1 a.m. until 5 p.m., the highest number of the students sleep during that time. Next, only the few number of students sleep before 8 p.m. and 5 p.m. This is due to students stay late playing games and spending their time with their friends. Best that both male and female dislike to sleep before 9 p.m. Also, women needs sleep before 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. to get better sleeping quality. Overall, students often sleep late and rarely sleep early. That's from me, and thank you for your attention for listening what I described. Thank you.
And now we are going to make a conclusion based on our findings.
In conclusion, we can conclude Polytechnic Kota Kinabalu students prefer to eat and drink at grade and cafeteria.
Besides that, male students agree that food and drink service outside Polytechnic is better compared to Polytechnic's food and drink service.
Furthermore, it is clear that the most of the student Polytechnic Kota Kinabalu like to include vegetable and fruits on their meals.
In addition, students of Polytechnic Kinabalu spend their free time on socialize and less on exercise. Finally, students do not like to sleep early instantly sleep late. That's all for the information.
And finally, we are going to make some recommendation based on our information and finding that we get. So, I recommend that students should manage their time sleep so they can improve their sleep quality daily.
For me, students should consider where suitable food places are based on current suitability.
Last but not least, PKK student need to spend more time, which is at least 3 minutes with a simple workout. That's all.